I've been saying my highs, but let me say hi. What's up, Brick Star? Welcome. What's up, all my wonderful mods, my new added mods? What's up, Buttercup? I love Chubby Bunny's name. That is like the cutest name ever. What's up, Dave? What's up, Sammy C in the house? How are the twins? And what's up, Lupus and Kiki? And love seeing my Blue Boo here. Blue Boo, I like that. You should change your name to Blue Boo. What's up, Bonnie and Nona and Tried and True, Joseph, Kim in Dallas, and what's up, Zelda's Ghost and Rocco and Judy and Lori and Ryan. And I just got to give a shout out to Lori Davis. She's a mod for Marissa, and I got to say that every single time somebody talks shit about me, Lori is right there to bash them, right there to zap them. So I want to say a big thank you to Lori Davis for that. I really appreciate that. I really do. She's awesome with that. Every time I look, it's Lori that zaps them. I'm like, sweet. What's up, Yarn? Long time no see. Hey, Lindsay. Where is Lindsay? I know, I appreciate it. I promised Lindsay a mod. All right. I don't even know where to begin. I am so dumbfounded and taken back at where this case has gone to. I'm blown away. Like, I'm almost at a loss for words. I just don't get it. I truly don't get. Where is Summer Wells? Why did Summer Wells get so lost in all of this mess? Does anyone even care for Summer anymore, for real? Because all I see is a pissing contest. All I see is bashing. I get text every day I wake up, and there's more and more texts and screenshots of this one said this, and this one said that, and this one said this, and this one's going berserk about this, and this one's going berserk about that. Let me just point this out for new mods. Whenever you see something like the one I just deleted, make sure you block them. They are bots. They're not real people. For the new mods, if you've never, I know Lindsay never modded before, you can see as a mod the view deleted message. So if you click on that and you see any kind of message that looks like that, it's most likely a bot. Just automatically delete it. Hey, Reagan, just automatically delete it. And that's for my new mods, just so you know. Lindsay, I know that you're new. You said you never modded before. I got to bring you a mod chat so other mods can explain it. I just wanted to point that out. Rick Star, it is a huge mess. And it's like everybody's trying to hurt everybody. Everyone thinks they're right. Everyone's wanting to one up somebody, or we're going to get you, or we're going to hurt you, or it's just Summer is the only thing that fucking matters. My relationship with Marissa has nothing to do with the case of Summer. Nothing at all. And I can't even believe the messages that I woke up to today. I mean, even one of the people, and I hope they're listening, one of the people that I planned on meeting when I was out there, totally turned for no reason. I'm like, did I do something? Did I miss something here? Because I don't know what I missed. And I mean, I got to say this, and I don't want to hurt anybody, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but Don and Candace are not a prize. They're not like she did, Yarn. They're not a prize to have. I was trying to get answers from them in my way. Let me tell you what's not going to work, okay? Me going up to Candace, or me trying to talk to Candace and say, hey, where's Summer? That's not going to work. That's not going to do anything. Oh, I know they're trying to sabotage me. That's not going to do anything. That's not like gonna cause anything. And no, Reagan, you're wrong. I'm gonna explain all that. Nobody, I'm sorry, but this is where I agree with Marissa. Anybody that wants to be friends with Don and Candace, you have issues. For real. They are really fucked up individuals by all accounts of the word. Now, when Don is sober, he's not so bad. He's really not. But he's not someone I want to go out with and have drinks and tell secrets to. He's also not somebody that I want to get on my panel to try to be his buddy. So I'm having a really hard time understanding, like, that right there. That's a bot. Thank you, Lev. I'm not trying to be their buddy. I'm not trying to be, hey, let's go out and let's have some fun. That's not why I wanted to talk to them. But my goal in all of this has been about Summer. Plain and simple. It's been about Summer. And that's it. That's all it's about, is Summer. And I have stated this from day one, not from day 6 months later, not from, welcome Maya, not from, 3 months later. I have said this from day one. Day one. No, Bessie. Day one. So I have a hard time grasping why these people, hey, Just a Mom, jump on a bandwagon 6 months into it and think they own the fucking case. You don't own the case. You don't even know the goddamn case. And you're so worried about me that somehow Summer is lost in all of this. And the only person that seems to get this are people that don't care having Candace on their panel wasted. I would never put Candace on my panel wasted. She is the key. She is the last motherfucking person that spoke to Summer. You want her sober. You don't want her drunk. You want her sober. And you certainly don't want to talk to her while she's drunk on a fucking panel. I've said this before, and I'm going to say this again, okay? And I'm going to make this loud and clear. Loud and clear. If Summer, whether Candace was there or not, Candace is the last person to see Summer. Grandma may have been the last person to see Summer. It is extremely important to handle with care. It is extremely important not to fuck with Candace. It is extremely important not to fuck with her head. It is also extremely important not to separate Candace and Grandma and Don at the moment. If that was the best thing to do, guess what, people? The police, the TBI, the FBI, and the 6,000 motherfucking other agents that are involved in this case would have done so. There is a reason they are not. Can I make this any clearer for those in the back? You do not know more than law enforcement. You do not know more than the FBI. You do not know more than TBI. If separating was the right thing to do, it would have been done. They certainly have enough evidence to separate them if need be. I am sick and tired of people acting like they know more than the TBI, the FBI, and everybody else. They don't. They absolutely don't. Leslie, I spoke to her for a minute late last night. I text with her. She's okay. I'm going to call her today. So it drives me. They are making a fool out of Candace. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. 100%. Where'd that go? It is insane to me. Insane. And exactly, Kim. We know nothing. Nothing. And the people that hold the key have been paraded around YouTube like they're a medallion. Thank you. Thank you. They are being paraded around like, oh, well, this is how it is. We're going to get Candace on our panel and we're going to stay live for 14 hours and just to bash Laura or just to bash Molly. And we're going to lie. We're going to lie to Summer. I'm sorry. I wish we could lie to Summer, meaning that I wish she was still alive. We're going to lie to Candace and we're going to lie to Don, and we're going to tell them things that aren't even true. Just because we're not out to find Summer, we're out to hurt other YouTubers. We're out to down other YouTubers. Because as I said on Molly's panel last night, let me tell you what we do know, okay? We know that Summer is missing. We know that the boys and Candace and possibly Grandma are the last ones to see her alive. And we know that she's missing. And we know that Don and Candace are not good people. That's it. That's all we fucking really know on this case. And a couple of other things that people said that now I forgot. But that's all we know. We don't know any other details. So everything else besides like one or two things, people said it last night and I forgot. But that's literally basically all we know. We don't know if Hunter's telling the truth. We don't know if, hey, Lena, we don't know. Yeah, I'm still going, Mom. We don't know if Candace is telling the truth. We don't know if Don's telling the truth. We don't know who's telling the truth. But you can't go by what you think. We have to go by the facts. And the only facts we have been given is that Summer is missing and Candace was the last one to see her alive. And again, a few other little things that I forget. That's it. That's it. That's all we know. So, exactly, Clarissa. So everything else is bullshit speculation. Not my birthday yet. My birthday's tomorrow. And exactly, Winter Moon, thank you. Let BK do whatever he's going to do. Let all of that transpire. This is about Summer. BK claims it's about Summer. He's never made it about Summer once in his life. Welcome, Sherry Ann. And never made it about Summer once in his life. The new crew, and I'm not talking Molly's new crew, I'll get to them after. The new crew that are parading Candace around like she's nothing is mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. Allie said she took a milk pic, but not video. Huh? Almost happy birthday, yeah. And I'm just so dumbfounded at how much speculation is out there with no facts at all. Clarissa, most of us don't. I mean, the only one that doesn't see it is Marissa, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm glad you're seeing it too. Exactly. They can't even spell Candace right. It's all about views. It's all about one-upping. It's all about anything. That's all it's about. And it is so frustrating. And, you know, if God forbid you talk to somebody, all of a sudden the focus is not on Candace. It's who I speak to. I have been about Summer from day one. Day one, not day 6 months, not day 5 months, from day fucking one. And it's really, really, really frustrating to me that I can't get anywhere to help her, to help Candace, because of all this bullshit in this case. I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Stop trying to parade Candace around for views. Stop trying to parade Don around for views. This isn't a fucking hobby. Welcome, Donna. This isn't a game. This is about a missing child. And 99% of the people involved in this case do not know how to do a fucking interview if their life depended on it. You know who I've heard can do an interview? I know for a fact, Chris McDonough, who I don't even like. Chris McDonough knows how to do an interview. Chasing knows how to do an interview. These are people that know how to do an interview. I have seen Marissa do an interview. I've seen her do good ones. I've seen her do bad ones. The rest of them have no fucking clue how to do an interview. Yelling at somebody is not an interview. That's not how you do an interview. And I'm sick and tired, and I'm not mentioning names, but I'm sick and fucking tired of watching people who have, and this is one thing Marissa said that she was dead on about, dead on. When she said that all these people have Candace in the palm of their motherfucking hands and have no idea what to do with it. That goes to Benny, that goes to Alicia, that goes to all of them. They have her in the palm of their hands, and they're too stupid to know what questions to ask. I am blown away. Blown away. Don't even get me started on that one yet, above the trees. I heard she was bashing me this morning for absolutely no reason. Sit down there. Someone brought up a really good point last night. Hey, Natalie, you're supposed to say I'm your first pick. Somebody brought up a really good point last night in Molly's stream. I understand why it had to be deleted, but I will put this out there. Thank you, Donna, but I will put this out there because I think it's an excellent, excellent question. How come on her exorbitant wish list, how come there's only 3 sets of things needed when there's 4 of them? That is an excellent, excellent question. If there's 4 of them, why do they only need 3s of everything? Who's being outed? I think we know. I really think we know. And it just to show, and I hope this person doesn't get mad at me. I'm not going to mention names, but to the e-beggar over there, one of my Patreons fucking gave you $350 worth of shit. And guess what? You never even fucking said thank you. You're a piece of shit. But you want to, where's all the donations? Where's all the donations if you have this huge wish list? That's what I want to know. I seriously want to know that. Where's all the donations gone? You certainly got more than 700. So why do you need this huge wish list? And when people buy it for you, you should at least fucking say thank you. Not act like your donations went to it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And don't get mad at me to the person that I said, I just had to say something. It was driving me fucking nuts. Sorry, I had to. Olivia's still around. They need Olivia. Olivia makes great videos. Speaking of Olivia, I just off subject for a second. I give that girl tons of credit. I watched one of her videos where she walked outside in the woods in like the middle of the night. I was like, is this girl insane? This girl is fearless. Olivia is completely fearless. She was walking literally. She's like, oh, I heard a noise. And she's walking in the middle of the woods in an area. I have no idea where she was, but she's walking around like not a care in the world in the middle of the night in these dark woods. I'm telling you, I was like, wow, wow. Oh my God, this girl is fearless. I would be scared to death. I would be petrified. I wouldn't even follow the dog. She's following her dog like it's no big deal. She's in the mountains of North Carolina. Good for her. That is insane. Insane. You wouldn't catch me dead doing that. I'd be calling the police. I'd be like, I heard a noise. She's following the noise. She's like, I could have sworn I heard something. Kudos to you, because I would have been petrified. So it was a video she did a couple of days ago. If you want to laugh, go check it out. Exactly. I wouldn't even walk in my backyard in the dark. Exactly. Good morning, monkeys, mama. I mean, it was funny as hell. I'm like, go Olivia, as I'm like, petrified. She is a ghost hunter, I heard. She said, no, Laura Lee, I grew up in New York City. You still wouldn't catch me dead going in the woods. Hell no. Oh, you mean me? Yeah, no, not happening. Nope, 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 nope. So it's fun. Seriously, if you want a good laugh, go ahead and watch that video, because you'll be like, damn, this girl's got balls. So kudos to Olivia to be able to walk out in the woods. Hell to the no on that. So yeah. I'm sorry, if it wasn't for Gabby, would have never known. I agree with that, Miss Dorky. She's a Beth wannabe. So, all right. I know. I'm telling you, Zelda's goes, it's funny as hell, because you just like, go. It's funny as hell. But yeah, I would be standing behind her. I'm bigger than her, and I would literally be standing behind her. And I would like, all right, Olivia, I'm following behind you. She is brave, yarn. I'm telling you. Her and her mom seen Sasquatch Prince back in 2013. I'm telling you, she's crazy. I would never, ever, ever walk like that. Hell no. Nope, 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 nope. She'll be my bodyguard. I'll stand behind her, ghost hunting. she'll be, she'll be covering me. But yeah, it's a really good, her ghost hunting stuff is really funny because she has no fear at all. No fear. So she's good to watch. I just want to put that out there. And what's up? How's it going? All right. So off that for a second. I thought of it when we were talking about Olivia, so I had to put that out there. Go check it out. It's good shit. And it is cool, Kimberly, and it's funny. Me neither, Zelda. I'm telling you, I would stand behind her. I'd be like, you're not really going there, are you? Queenie, you're not blocked. You're not really going there, are you, Olivia? Okay, I'm going to stand behind you. You protect me from ghosts. I'm telling you, Jeanette, it's funny. I mean, she really does some good ass, like, she is fearless. Maybe because she's young, I don't know. But everyone's like, pick up the dog, pick up the dog. The wolves are going to get her, everything. Oh my God. Funny. And totally fearless. Totally fearless. So, yeah, right? Just a mom, I wish. These people have ruined that 150%. There's no way for me to even try to contact them because Benny has lied to them. My ex-friends have lied to them. Everyone has made it about themselves and not about Summer. Every single one of them has made it about themselves. And now I heard one of them thinks they're going to profit. Now they're going to do candles with Summer's permission or something. Bitch, sit down for real. Like, I can't even. Just sit down. Hold on. What? What?
We're still going to get me tested.
Yeah, if they will. So it is a shame because going back to this, my only goal was for Summer. That was it. That's it. I started this case. I backed away from it because, I mean, Tiffany had it covered. I hate to say it, but Tiffany had it covered. Tiffany and AB had this case covered. There was nothing more I could bring. There was, we may have had a different opinion, but you know what? There's many other cases I could do. I didn't need to step on Tiffany's toes. I didn't need to argue with my friend. It wasn't there. You know what I mean? Oh, that's another thing I need to bring up. And I'm going to bring that up in 1 second. I said it on Molly's with 1,000 people. I'm going to go ahead and say it here. Let me just throw this in real quick. Benny the loser is lying. He blatantly lied to 800 people last night. I am not friends with Tiffany anymore, but I would bet money. I would bet $10,000 that Benny is a liar because Tiffany is not contacting Candace. I will guarantee, I would bet my entire channel on that Tiffany is not contacting Candace to be a friend. Tiffany wants nothing to do with Candace. She will never have a conversation with Candace, ever, ever. She wants nothing to do with Candace. So Benny trying to put that out there, Quinny, right, maybe right or wrong, doesn't matter, but TM is never going to try to contact Candace. She thinks Candace and Don are the most vile human beings ever to walk the face of the earth. When nobody was contacting them and it was just me, Tiffany, and Molly that were like trying to contact them, when nobody was at that point, Tiffany said, "You would never catch me talking to either one of them. I want no part of it. I will never speak to them. I don't ever want to talk to them. I think they are disgusting. I think they are vile. And I think he's disgusting. I think she's disgusting. And I will never, ever speak to them." So for Benny to try to put this out there and Benny to try to say, oh, and Tiffany, if you don't if you don't stop calling Candace, there's going to be charges pressed. No, not going to happen. Tiffany is never going to contact Candace. I would bet a lot on this. Never, ever in 10,000 years. So try again, Benny. And then he proceeded to say how we sold candles with Summer's picture on it. Please show me one candle that was ever sold with Summer's picture on it. I'll be waiting forever because not one candle was ever sold. The only person that got a candle with Summer's picture on it was a Tiffany Marie candle, and that went to Jenny Hansen. And if you don't like it, oh well. That was Tiffany's candle. Tiffany was the biggest advocate for Summer before anybody jumped on this case. Anybody. I really do not like Tiffany anymore, but let me stress this, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I will stick up for Tiffany still, regardless of our history. I will stick up for Tiffany when it comes to this case. And nothing will change my mind on that because Tiffany is the reason this community started. Tiffany is the reason, and Tiffany single-handedly is the reason this community started. And Tiffany single-handedly is the one that brought Summer in the forefront. Others followed. I know AB then became like her partner kind of thing, but you got to give credit where credit is due. And Tiffany single-handedly made Summer on the forefront and put Summer's face everywhere and got all these channels from 0 to 10,000 within a couple of days. Now, Chris McDonough also had a huge part in this. I'm not saying no, but without Tiffany bringing this case to the forefront, guess what? Chris McDonough would have never jumped on it in the first place. So let's not forget that. So whether you like Tiffany, you hate Tiffany, you got to give credit where credit is due. Benny was so busy. I do lemonade. Benny was so busy up fucking Monica. I was gonna say Monica Lewinsky. Um Monica's ass. So far up Monica's ass that he didn't even see what was going on. And he was so busy up Monica when everyone else moved on to a new case. So there's that. Cinnamon, I'm just trying to give credit where credit is due. I mean, if we're going to be in the Twilight Zone, we got to show the whole Twilight Zone. I mean, really. You can't be in the Twilight Zone and not see the whole point, like the whole picture. I think all these channels are both good points and bad points at different times. And that's true. Oh, you do call Monica Lewinsky? I don't know why Monica Lewinsky popped up. I guess certain names you familiarize with certain things. I don't know. It's not my birthday yet, but thank you, Shortcake. 11/11, make a wish. On 11/11, I wish that Dayton came out instead of 11/12. We have 3 inches of snow, and it's so pretty out. So, all right. 12/11 there. I can see your comments, Angel Mama. And yeah, Monica Sherrod. Thank you. Hey, Miss Beasley. All right. I can't believe people call. Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. You're snowed in. They go back to school tomorrow, allegedly. Allegedly. Toodles, I completely agree with you. Where's that comment? There it is. Why is everybody worried about everybody else's business in the sense that people are threatening to call the cops, people threatening this? Let me ask you this, okay? Let's say Voices made cards for Marissa and anyone else. Let's just say she did. I'm over it, Cinnamon. I just said what I had to say. Let's say she did. And let's say Marissa used them and got arrested. That's on Marissa. I didn't even know about him, honestly. I found out about it just like most of you guys. Marissa don't tell me shit like that. So let's say she made these cards. Can you please tell me what business it is of YouTube's? If Voice was doing somebody a favor, she did. I mean, I guess she did keep it private because she didn't tell me. If Voices did a favor for someone because they were trying to get around, like, I won't get vaxxed. I'll drive. You'll never see me get vaxxed. And you'll never see my kids get vaxxed either. So if she made the card, yeah, Quinny, I didn't know it could be faked either. If she made the card, who cares? Thank you, Mar. Who gives a shit? Why are you calling the police on it? That's as bad as calling CPS because of something you heard. Marissa is not calling CPS. So what are you going to do? She didn't use the card. That's like saying you have fake money. Unless you use it, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So why are we calling the police? The police are going to laugh. And this is all over YouTube. This is all over YouTube bullshit. I asked Voices. I don't know why she even said anything. Fancy Pants, I thought that Voices is the one that outed it first. I know they won't do anything because they were never used. I thought it was Voices that outed it, and then Marissa confirmed it. But I mean, honestly, I found out about it just like the rest of you. I had no idea. But if Voices did her a favor, I mean, oh, Molly said, then Molly, see, one says Voices, one says Molly. Called Hershey cops on Molly live an hour ago. It's ludicrous. Maybe Molly was afraid that she was going to out it first, is what I'm thinking. Exactly, Bonnie. Will not. Voices did first. Marissa tried to have voices. Oh, so they kind of did it together. So she probably thought that Voices was going to say something, maybe? Okay, so Voices exposed it, and then Molly had the cards. All right. Jeanette, this is far worse than Sophie Long. Far worse, unfortunately. All right, from what I understand, let's be fair. Voices wasn't making fake cards. I have no doubt in my mind that Marissa asked Voices or Voices offered and said, hey, I'm not going to be able to get on a plane. Can you make this for me? Or something like that. I think they were both involved. I'm not going to lie. I do. But once it got there and Adrian saw it, Adrian was like, no, you can't use these. This is bullshit. And Marissa never thought anything of it. Okay, no big deal. That's how I think this went down. They're both liable, but nothing went with it. It's like if I make a fake credit card, it doesn't mean anything. It just doesn't mean anything. MGL wouldn't have used them if her husband said no. She's not stupid. But I can mail fake credit card. It doesn't make it a federal crime. If I make counterfeit money and mail it, that doesn't make it a federal crime. I can mail Monopoly money. It doesn't make it a federal crime. The federal crime is if you actually used it. And maybe Voices was going to use hers to get there. That's possible. And then she would have been arrested because they don't play around like that. But Molly would have done it if Voices didn't. I'm just saying that. And Reagan, I'm not saying no, but like I said, it's not a cop issue. It's between them. Their cards have the same number. I'm just saying one of them would have been arrested. So thank God that neither one got arrested, because I wouldn't want to see either one get arrested, because it is a federal crime. And it's not something you want to go to. I mean, if I'm going to go to jail, it's not going to be for using a Vax card. It's going to be for knocking the fuck out of someone. I didn't need it when I went to Mexico. I didn't fly to Mexico, though. I flew to San Diego. Benny, see, that's what I'm saying. Monkey's mama, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Whether she made fake cards, not fake cards, whether they got busted, whether they didn't get busted, what does this have to do with Summer? Why don't you call the police on Candace? Why don't you call the police on Don? Why don't you call the police on Jody Sue? Why aren't you calling the police when Don hit Candace on the live on mine and Molly's interview? That would be a reason to call the police. How about, let's go one step further. Why don't you call the police when Candace is sitting there crying how Don beat her and Don hits her? I heard that, a clip of that. How come you don't call the cops on that? But you're so worried about Molly and Voice's fallout that now you're going to call the police. Get the fuck out of here. That's not why you call the police. It's not your business. It's between them. Mex chick, I never liked Jody Sue. I was one of the first people to say she's a scammer. Don't like her. Me and Tiffany even had an argument over it. Voice was Molly's puppet? Huh? Oh. Yeah, there's like thousands of flights being canceled. ITA Toodles? Who's ITA Toodles? What was their fallout over? Their fallout over was, I think, pressure. If you want my honest opinion. I think Molly caved to pressure. And that's really how I feel. I can't understand why if someone has an issue, they can't. Thank you. I totally agree, Anne-Marie. I had that issue with somebody this morning. Einstein's pathetic joke. She's delusional, insecure, and a hateful biatch. I'm not sure who Einstein is. Voices out there. Critical K needs crack. Huh? But Voices isn't even a creator. She's just a sub. I mean, I know she gets a lot of shit. Like I said on Molly's last night, I like her. I know she gets a lot of shit. I know that a lot of people dislike her, but I happen to like her. And I have no problem saying that. Oh, Quinny, I didn't even think of that. I mean, I really have no problem saying that. It is wild. And I think I like her crafts. I think her crafts are very nice. I thought what she did was phenomenal and never asked for anything for it. And that's cool, Quinny. A lot of people, feel that way, but I liked her. I like her. I don't have a problem with her. I agree, Jules. And you'll never see me do that. Honestly, you won't. We are a community here, a family. We look out for each other. We bring proof and the facts. Damn right. Stop. I'm going to highlight that. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can. Can I highlight that? Stop calling police CPS over stupid YouTube drama. Fuck's sake, stop wasting resources. It's not a pissing contest. Who is better? Who can get more? I totally agree. Barbara, I thought it was a wonderful gesture. And as I've told others, I'm not stupid. I mean, I see shit that goes on. I take into account everything people tell me, but I'm also not going to hate somebody who's done nothing wrong to me. She just hasn't. And, certain things, yeah, she was up Molly's ass a bit. I'm not going to lie about it. I thought it was a little over the top, but there's others that have done that too. And, the difference is, though, Voices had nothing to gain from it. She wasn't trying to build a channel. She wasn't trying to get money. She wasn't trying to gain anything from Marissa. She just wanted a friend. Honestly, that's all she wanted was a good friend. That's why I feel bad for her. And a lot of people on YouTube are like that. A lot of people on YouTube just want to fit in. They just want a friend. That's why they like communities, because they want to fit in. So again, I don't hate Voices. I don't have a problem with Voices. I've told Marissa this. I said this on Marissa's panel with over 1,000 people. I don't have a problem with Voices at all. And I know some people do, but until I see otherwise, I'm just not going to jump on a bandwagon of hating her or bashing her when she tried to do the right thing. Sorry, I'm just not. And I will stick up for her if needed. Smile on your face, but down your throat. That's true too, Kim. I mean, Marissa's not wrong when she says trust no one. But to me, there are people you can trust. I emailed you back this morning. I had to get them out. Marissa will have your shirt. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not going? Carissa, you're not going? Did you hear about the 5-year Kamari Holland? No. Exactly, Lena. She just wants a friend. She just wants to fit in. He's goading her on panel with sick Einstein meaningfully. How come, Carissa? Were you ever planning on going or you never plan on going? Thank you, Message D. I agree, Kim. Oh, I agree with that too, Quinny. You don't smoke with minors in Cali? The leaders would be nothing without their followers. Ain't that the truth, Sam? Amen to that. Her voice was cheating on Molly's partner was wrong. She can't talk down because of her beliefs. Oh, okay. Don't have the money, and well, I haven't been on an airplane since before 9/11. You could drive like me. I'll pick you up if you're on the way. I think voice went to others for support. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine Cara. Went to others for support since she knew it would get ugly. I don't know. But she definitely, I think it was BB that said that, oh, they even kicked her off. When me and Molly listened to it last night, she left. She didn't get kicked off anywhere. She left. So let's not start rumors. You can get charged with conspiracy, perhaps. Hey, Glamour. Jody C smoked on a video with an 8-month-old baby in a car asleep. I'm going the 8th through the 10th. Well, I like flying. There are no friends. Hold on. Where'd that go? There are no friends on YouTube believe that. Reagan, that's not true. That is not true. I have met some amazing people that I truly consider a friend. She left due to shore. She got caught with the fraud vax and knew to drop off before she said more. But either way, she left on her own. Do you roller skate? Sarah, I haven't roller skated in probably 20 years. So do I roller skate? Yeah, if I want to break a hip. I used to roller skate. Why, we going roller skating? It's funny, Tara, that you said that because the person that I'm thinking of automatically is Tara. I mean, I knew her from the Chris Watts case. She has been with me through Chris Watts all the way till now. We fight. She puts me in my place. She yells at me. She leaves. She comes back. She leaves. She comes back. But I have watched this girl go from a very shy, meek, not being able to say anything to anybody to being able to curse me out. And I do consider her a friend, a real friend. And just like I do a lot of others, but she's special to me because she just is. And I hope she knows that. And I know she's sick right now, but so when people say you can't make friends, I don't believe that. She put a lot of faith in me to give her strength, and I have never taken advantage of that, ever. And I really do consider her a real friend. So, Tara, if you listen in, just know I love you, even when you leave me every other day. Do you think MGL would pick it? It's not a matter of picking. I wouldn't ever want her to pick anything. I don't roll like that. Nobody has to pick anybody. Quinny, who? Tara Boo. I'm telling you, this was a girl who was very shy, very meek, very afraid to say anything to anybody to counteract them. She didn't want to. And then, boom, with enough help and enough strength, now this is a girl that will curse me out in 2 seconds flat. And she never did that. She was always too afraid, like way back when. And now she'll tell me to go fuck myself. No problem. And I have met a lot of people on here, and she really, that I consider a lot of them close friends, and I consider them, a lot of them, friends. White Lotus one, I mean, there's a lot of them, but Tara's special to me because she's come so far. White Lotus always wants to curse me out. She could say fuck you to me, and I'm like, okay. And she's always been like that, but Tara hasn't. Tara's something, she's special to me. And I don't call her all the time. I don't, but she really is special to me, and she knows that. So there's that. Lena, a lot of people say that. The longer I've listened and observed, I see absolutely. She's special to us too. I have more friends in here than I do in real life. So do I. Absolutely, so do I. I tell it the way I see. I do too, Toodles, and that gets you in trouble. You can't be two-faced to strangers or people you've never met, and a friend in real life can turn on you after 35 years. Absolutely. I love you too, White Lotus. I somehow got unsubbed. Oh, sure, Anastasia, sure. The world is better with Tyra and White Lotus in it. And you too, Perp Squad. All my mods, but the ones that have been with me from jump. But this isn't about my friendships. I didn't want to get sidetracked. I really didn't want to get sidetracked. So, White Lotus swears, yep, she sure does. I have no friends except my Bonnie. You have a husband? All right. Let me just say, a lot of people feel like that about me because I've been bashed all over the place. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is who I am. I have stated more than once, I have said some fucked up things throughout my years on YouTube. I have gone after people hard. I have hurt people. I have made people cry. And you know what? I apologize all the time for it. When I'm wrong, I apologize for it. When I am hurt, I may lash back. And I own every single thing I've ever done. What I won't own is the bullshit that people make up about me. So I understand that some people were leery about me. Some people heard about me. Some people, didn't like me because of the shit they heard. And like I said, just come watch me. If you have any doubt, just come watch me, because you'll find out I'm not this horrible satanic monster that these pieces of shit make me out to be. And clipping one little piece, I can't help that. I can't help when someone clips a little piece. But the lies that spread, just ask me. I have no problem. I'm an open book. I have no problem telling you the truth. And I show receipts. I don't fuck with anybody. I don't say that I'm holier than thou than anybody. I am a subscriber. I am a channel, case discussion channel. I care about the truth. I care about the underdog, and I care about getting answers. I don't care about the petty little bullshit. I don't care if Voices made a card for Molly. I don't care if Molly asked Voices for it. I don't care. None of that has anything to do with finding the truth about what happens to Summer. It just doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. Sarah, I'm all about the underdog. All about the underdog. Am I going to say that I've never told a lie in my life? No, I would be totally lying if I said that. Am I going to say that I never embellished anything in my life? Of course, I'm not going to say that. I would be a fool to say that. Am I ever going to say that I've never, realized or thought I should have never, ever just said that? But when it comes to my life and the history of my life, I don't embellish anything. I am who I am. You either take it or you don't. You either like me or you don't. It doesn't matter to me either way. I don't know who's calling me, but it's unknown, so you're not answering it. I changed my whole life around to help my son recover from a brain injury, so I'm glad. I'm sorry, Catherine. See, I see stuff like that, And it just makes me feel like Phoenix had a really bad ankle injury, but it could have been so much worse. Could have had a brain injury, could have had something major like that, and I just couldn't. I like you, this community. Thank you, Jason. I like my community too. Any info on where Knoxville meet and greet will be? Well, last I knew it was somewhere, and now we don't know anymore. Yeah, why? I saw that, Quinny. How am I a meth head? I almost wish I was a meth head, but I'm sorry. I don't smoke battery acid. Sorry. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore, let alone battery acid. I did that when I first heard you on another channel, but when I listen to your channel, I respect who you are and how you stay. I always will, Booberry. That is the one thing people cannot take away from me, is I will always be true to myself. Always. Yeah, meth is battery acid. It's battery acid, ammonia. It's all sorts of fucked up shit. Anna keeps hinting that she wants people to buy her stuff. Oh, my computer. Hey, she's an e-beggar. She's trying to get as much as possible. As much as possible. And there are others like that. That's not on me, though. That's how they roll. I know, really. Look at me. I'm definitely not a meth head. Got all my teeth, except, the ones that had to be removed. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Meth is nasty. Meth is like not even a drug. It's all chemicals. It's battery acid, acetone. It's disgusting. Oh yeah, look up ingredients and has kitty litter in it. It's disgusting. It's pure chemicals. Exactly. It's like smoking chemotherapy. You got that right. I'm saying that from concern. Not for nothing. Let me explain something to you guys that are worried about Marissa. And I don't want her to get mad at me for this, but I do know this for a fact. Molly is doing very, very well right now on YouTube financially. If anyone was watching last night when she showed me, if you could have seen my face, my jaw dropped. So she's gonna keep doing what she's doing because it's working, and she's gonna keep doing it until it stops working. So while it's working, she's gonna keep doing it. So if anybody expects Molly to change, I wouldn't change either. If I was pulling the numbers she was, and I'm talking financially, trust me, I wouldn't change a damn thing. I would continue to do what I'm doing. So for anyone that's worried about her, she's not stupid. She knows what she's doing. And it just seems to be working. So she's going to continue to do it. So until, like I said, until it stops working, she's not going to do it anymore. So it's not in for the money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you realize that something is working, you continue to do it. That's all. I understand, Cinnamon. Welcome, Blueberry. I agree, Rocco. I totally agree with that. And that's why she's up her ass. I agree. But she's not Molly. Molly is an entertainer, and she will continue to entertain. If I've seen her say things that if I said it, you guys would be bored to death. But she has the power or the capability of making a boring sentence funny. Like, I can listen to her for hours, because the way she speaks, she's just entertaining. And, she gets paid for that entertainment. And I called her an actress, but I didn't mean actress. When someone said entertainer, I said, you're right, entertainer. And I understand, Tara. I'm not talking negatively about Molly. And just like, she is a great entertainer. And she does have that ability that most of us don't have, except when you're an entertainer. So kudos to her for that. And just remember, she's not, but it's not really at her own integrity, Glamour, because she is dramatic. But that's all part of her thing. And she is funny as fuck. I agree. Even when she's mad, she's funny. I think she's funnier when she's mad. But she does have the ability to just, take a sentence that's normally boring and make it funny. That's why people watch her, and that's why she gets paid. And she's a good dancer. She is. She worked for a channel. That is true too. That is very, very true too. And that's one thing that people can't take away from me, can't take away from Marissa. We all built our channels on our own. We did not build our channels off leeching off somebody else. Never did. I haven't, she hasn't, a bunch of us haven't. Some people build channels talking about one person over and over and over, or riding the back of somebody else. She does great impersonations too. You're right. She doesn't, like, none of that. She can never say that any of us rode the back of somebody else, because we did. I didn't, and she didn't. She is a good dancer. She has rhythm. She really does. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone really talk about Molly poor. I'm really not seeing it. If I was, I would delete it, but I am looking only at one screen, not the main screen. But I wouldn't let anybody talk about Marissa. Her little sidekick over there, that's another story, but we're not going to go there either. Yeah, I say everything I got to say about Marissa right to her face. I said it last night when she talked we had like 1,200 people in there. She made a comment about being that I said she was a narcissist. I said, no, I just think you're histrionic. She's like, I'm not histrionic. I said, oh, yes, you are. That's just her. I don't have a problem saying that. YouTube is meant for entertainment. Exactly. Why become so angry at the world and evil to everyone that crossed your path wrong? I liked her better when she cared and went the extra mile for victims. That's the part I don't know what's going on, Fancy Pants, but I know she does. She's not doing Summer for clout. At first, I thought she was, but I don't really see that. But I think I'm like the only person that really believes that, or is honest in saying, Sam, I do think she is depressed, but I haven't spoken to her about it yet. I am honest in saying, if I can get the reward money, if I could find evidence that leads to the finding of Summer, I'll fucking take that reward money, hands down, no problem. Anybody that denies that, except when you have money, like I can see Marissa denying it only because she has money. But for those of us that don't have money, hell yeah, I'll take that reward money in 2 seconds. See? Because she is funny, Yarn. Even if you don't like her, she's still funny. Entertainment, then why bring so much into her real life and others? What do you mean? Exactly, Angel. And I love the fact that her and I are alike in the way of being Italian. No, I don't. Honestly, though, I don't think this has anything to do with BB. This has to do with Princess. I think she's depressed over Princess. I really do. And when she was talking last night, and then I'm getting off Molly. I don't want to make some Molly conversation. But when she was talking about Princess and them bringing him out in a bag, let me tell you, I saw exactly what she was saying. I saw it too. The paramedics go up the steps, paramedics come down. I mean, I totally saw it. So I felt her pain. I couldn't say anything because I was going to cry. I mean, I really was going to cry with her because I knew exactly what she was talking about. And it was heartbreaking because I mean, I really saw it with her and I agree with her. So it was horrible. And I knew exactly what she was talking about. And I saw it right there with her. 3 paramedics going up the steps. And I just think that Princess has put a huge strain on her and she doesn't even realize it. And she, even her gaining weight, her eating, so much, everything. I see it just worries me a little. It's a lot for anyone to deal with. I agree. I just meant online filtering to offline personal life in general, CPS, cop call. Oh, I agree with that. It shouldn't be. Alcoholism affects the entire family. Absolutely. It did. I think it broke all of our hearts because the way she said it, I mean, that was really Molly. That was her. Yeah, it was sad. It really was sad. So then I try to change the topic to get that. No, no, no. What she's asking for is what she's asking for is for it's for you to go to Benny's smoking, for you to go to Benny's channel, go through his chat and find out go to his chat and I not his chat, go to his lives and find clips where he's threatening. That's what she's paying for. She's not paying for personal information on Benny. She's got that already. She don't need any of that. No, not yet, Kathy. That's what she's asking the $300 for. So he will sadly need hospice. I know. I hope she realizes it too, Yarn. I really do. But if she does, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I don't know what to say. I think she does. I think deep down she does, whether she admits it or not. So before I get going, because this whole thing got sidetracked, I do want to say people need to get out of the twilight zone when it comes to this case. They need to realize that this is about Summer. I'm ending in a minute anyway, Bessie. This is about Summer and Summer only. This is not about Marissa. This is not about anybody. This is about Summer. We need to have Summer in the forefront. Ask the right questions. If you can't ask the right questions, then don't have these fucking people on your panel. It's that simple. Nobody's trying to be your friend. They don't need more friends. We need answers. Stop bashing other creators because they don't coincide with your BS. Plain and simple. And don't bash other creators so you can run around at like with Candace and Don like a metal. They're not metal. Plain and simple. They are human beings with a missing daughter. And again, and I say if Candace and Don did not do anything and really didn't do anything, these people are destroying innocent lives for no reason. For no reason. We know Candace and Don are shitty people. We get that. We know they're pieces of shit. We get that. We totally get that. But guess what? Shitty people have raised good kids that don't go missing. They really do. So we don't need, that's because she put it out publicly. We don't need people bashing the parents and putting them, letting them run with even a bigger story and more bullshit because you guys want to go against Marissa or me. It's the most ludicrous thing I ever heard. Exactly. The parents have rights. Whether you like them or not, Don and Candace have rights. And those rights are not going to be stripped away from some YouTuber that comes in 6 months after the goddamn case started. That's not who's going to strip away their rights. It's unbelievable to me. And I'm just over it. Over it. Because he is going to die, miss. He's got he's very bad alcoholism, and his insides are failing, and like according to the doctors, he should have been gone already. I mean, he just doesn't want to get help, and he doesn't realize the toll it's taken on everyone else. So she's not making it up, and she's not being dramatic. That is real. I don't even think he should have been this long. I think he was supposed to be gone already. And that's why she brought him here. I would say this to Marissa, but you get deleted. You were on the thank you, 10-9. I'm trying. He don't look, he's a big, big drinker. What does a drinker look like? Come on, Garden Grower, really? They bashed you and Molly to Candace. That what they wanted. It's sick. I totally agree. And they lied. Benny fucking lied. Benny lied. The idiots over there lied. I will not give their channel name. I just won't do it. I mean, everybody knows how Ben is. Can't believe he's so young and beautiful. I totally agree. You see my dad carried out like that. I've only seen that movies, thank God. But yeah. Red nose, broken blood vessels. Look at Don. Well, okay, I guess you can look at it like that. There are functioning drinkers that look totally normal. That is true. But Benny's the closest ones to them. And doesn't matter. Seem to have major boners for douche bros. I'm telling you. Alcoholics don't look or act or sound. That's what not all of them do. I could show you alcoholics that look perfectly normal. Not all alcoholics look like what, they seem. And that's fact. If they are guilty, they will be arrested. TBI are not stupid. They know what they're doing. That's what I keep saying. That if separating them was the right thing to do, somebody would have separated them already. If they thought that they could get answers out of Candace by putting Don in jail, Don would be sitting in jail. That's why I don't get all of this, like, we know more than the FBI. No, you don't. Stop feeding bullshit to people, because you don't. Pretty childish to be a tattletale. Who's a tattletale? Do they have hospice? No, they don't. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't think he's ready. And I don't know how he would be on their insurance. But I don't know. What amazes me all this time of these creators, and I use that word loosely, are now wanting everyone to believe that they care about Summer. Nope, not buying it. I agree with you. When you drink a lot for 30 years, there is damage done to your body that cannot be reserved and cannot be seen. Even if you quit drinking, doesn't mean you're going to be healed. And that's a sad truth. Those cards, she has to be federal government. And she shouldn't turn them in either. There's nothing about those cards that she should turn in. Just let it go. I don't know why people can't just let things go. People need to just let it go. Don's not going to jail on a DWI. People who kill drinking and driving never been to jail. That's true too. Mail to federal, go. What? Before I go, I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Because I'm so proud of this. And it's too cool not to share. Where'd I send it? Um, where'd I put it? Hold on. All right, here it is. All right. Check out that snow in my backyard. Check it out. And notice my pool is still standing. 2 years later, that homemade pool is still there and still holding strong. I cannot even believe it myself. But Northern Alabama, check out that snow. We never have seen snow like that, ever. I know, that's what I'm saying. I had to share that. That was this morning. We don't get snow like that. That's like New York snow. It is beautiful, right, Kiki? I love it. And Alabama's my team sports. Woo woo. You know what I found out last night, Marissa's chat? There's a girl that literally lives like 5 minutes away. It's same town as me. How crazy is that? Yep. There's our snow. And for those of you that don't know, 2 years ago in 2020 when COVID hit, you got 7 inches in Huntsville. You're in Huntsville? I'm in Madison. I know. And now I forgot what I was going to say. It does look pretty, but that's about it. Exactly. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this pool in 2020, you couldn't find a pool, you couldn't find anything. And I decided, 2 of my Patreons were like, go on TikTok, you can make a pool out of a trampoline. I was like, how the hell do you make a pool out of a trampoline? So I watched all these people do it. And, oh, you live in Meridianville? And I was like, all right, I'm going to watch. Me and my friend literally built a pool in my backyard made up of a trampoline frame, a lot of saran wrap, like the green, heavy wrap, and tarps, 2 tarps. And the pool is still standing 2 years later. It does need a new tarp, though, obviously, but real simple. Just got to lay a new tarp and twirl it around. But now, like when we did it, my kids weren't as tall as they are now, but they've grown a lot. So, but it's great. It was great. You mow the lawn, and I have a video on it. You mow the lawn and you jump in the pool just to cool off. Remember, Yarn? Yeah, it's still standing. I can't even believe it. Even my landlord was like, you built that? I said, sure did. Had your table and chairs in that cooler or whatever, because it snowed. Oh no, we used to have an in-ground pool, not when I moved in, but they had an in-ground pool, and that was like the deck or whatever. But it's got a hole in it. It's like, it's not, there's no cover on it. I'm telling you. You remember, Kathy? Yeah, it's still standing. When there was no supplies, you may do. I sure did. Kids couldn't leave the house. You had to stay home. So I went ahead and made a pool. It wasn't hard. It was just a pain in the ass. And it took a couple of rolls of that green wrap from U-Haul. And that's really what holds it together. You remember the day I built it? Yep. I had my friend Will come over. I'm like, I need your help. I don't know how to set this up. And then me and the kids helped me, because my back hurt after going around and around and around with the saran wrap. And haven't had any problems with it. couldn't get a filter for it. I ended up getting one of my Patreons and bought me a filter, and the filter was really no good. It didn't do much. So eventually, when I get a good filter, it'll be great. But yeah, just like a little lounger when it's really too hot. This summer wasn't too bad. Last summer was horrendous. So yeah, that was my homemade pool. And that's it. So on that note, I am going to head out. I want to thank all you guys for listening to me rant. I want to thank you guys for listening to me rant. Thank you guys for the super chats. And again, let's go back to making this case about summer and only about summer. The rest of the bullshit doesn't matter. Yes, I'm going out to Tennessee on Saturday. I planned on meeting somebody who now all of a sudden doesn't want to meet me for some reason. I don't know. I have no idea why I didn't do anything. Don't know what I did, but okay, whatever. All right, fine. Who I talk to should have nothing to do with finding summer, but everybody seems to want to make personal issues in about finding summer, and I think that's fucked up. Summer needs justice. Somebody needs answers, and I'm going to go out there and try to get as many answers as I can. And if I don't get any answers, at least I can say I tried, but I have a feeling I'm going to get more answers than most. So hopefully, I know we have to, which reminds me, Lorraine, I have to go get the kids' masks. They're back on a full mask mandate at school. Exactly. Great. I love that. Be real. Love that. It's 2022. Don't make it about you. I totally agree. I think that's a great quote. So with that said, I'm going to cut out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I have candles to make. I may have to take Sage to go get a COVID test. Let's hope she doesn't have it. And who bailed on you? Somebody I was meeting from there left me some strange message. I don't even know what I did. So I was like, whatever. You just got 2 boxes. Yeah, the kids are back on thing. So by the way, Sativa, if you're still in here, we had decided there's so many people right around here that we should like all hook up and all go meet like somewhere, sit down, talk, have fun. I don't even want to call it a meet and greet, just like a get together. I mean, there's like in the last couple of days, there's been like 10 people that's from the area. So we should all hook up. All right. I'm out. I will see you guys later. You always think you can make a difference in someone's life. You can, but you can't change them. That's a good point, too. All right. I'm going to give you guys an outro because I'm cool like that. Try that. All right. I will see you guys later.